Hi and welcome. Welcome to tonight's stream where I'm gonna practice some new music or some old music. Actually, something that I already have on my repertoire. And it maybe sound a bit cliche, but I am going to play some love songs. And this is because that I have some concerts in October where I'm gonna play these. And I thought, um, naturally, I would have started to practice them up, even though they are in my fingers somewhere. I just need to be sure that they are up to date. So the three songs that I'm gonna practice at least is the Elvis song "Can't Help Falling in Love," and then we have a song from Twilight. Which is 1,000 Years. If you know Twilight, it's the wedding scene. So it's very used for weddings, at least here in Denmark. And Hello to You, Cool Blue. I don't know if I've had a lovely sunset, but at least I know that it's starting to get very autumn in weather. I think it's lovely. It's actually my favorite time of the year. I'm more the type, to enjoy a cup of tea and it's cold outside and, just coziness, good walks in the forest and all the colors. I just really love it. So, and it's much more easy and nice to practice in the fall, I think, when it's getting colder. Instead of a hot summer day where you have to stay inside and you want to be outside, of course. So yeah, and the third piece I'm going to play is You're the Reason. It's also a request I got, so and I know I've played it before, but I just need to look it up and see where it is at its state. I think the Can't Help Falling in Love. I have that in my head by heart, so I don't need to have sheet music for that. And I can find the others afterwards. Just need some water. And if you're a musician out there watching this, I think that you know that it's a funny feeling when you have played something before and you need to be sure that it's up to date. It's like the music is hidden somewhere and you have it with you all the time. You just need to like dig it up and dust it off and then it like beginning to shine when you polish it. I think it's like you're wandering around with a lot of treasures that you're carrying around. As a musician, I think it's nice to think about that. And you add more and more to your collection, but you can't have them all shiny at the same time. So just thinking it as just a huge treasure box that you can pick up whenever you want. This is a place that I, of course, need to practice a bit, but I had the feeling that no, I think I just played it really, really good the last time, and it's okay. It's not perfect, but it's gonna get there. Yeah, and I think so too. It's a nice thought to think of those pieces as small treasures to shine up. Here's a treasure with a bit of dust. So. Such a nice piece, and it's actually very suitable for when the bride walks in because it's not that long. I can like prolong it if I want to, but usually we have some. If we are getting married in Denmark, it's often some small churches where there isn't that much walk to go for the bride. So, and we don't use bridesmaids as much. So, naturally, it has to be a bit shorter. So, using that a lot for weddings. Yeah, and I think the harmony notes are really good. Um, and sometimes I feel that I'm kind of just using the same harmony notes, but they works very well with the violin, so why not use them? It's like this is one of my favorite keys to play in because of that, because of the harmony. It just goes really well. It's it's D major, and it's just very nice because I can use all of my open strings. But thank you, and hi to TM. Nice to see you here. Okay, let me just tell you once more because you can kind of feel that I'm not very secure in it yet. And I also know that it's going to be very much better when I play it in the church because you'll get the acoustic and the help from that, which makes it's possible for me to take a tiny break between all of the harmonies so I can change notes. For example, so if this was a church I was playing in, I would actually not be playing because it actually rings out, so it would be more suitable to make just a tiny break, which gives me time to change my fingering. So just one moment, I need to take this watch off. So it's not always easy to play in a church, but with this kind of music is just lovely. So. Just one more time, and then I think I'll just continue. You know, it's it's not very it's very difficult sometimes to not get bored when you play something that is just, you know, it's like 95% good, and it's slow, and it's just nice. But sometimes you also need to give those pieces some attention, because it's just what takes it from sounding good to sounding really good. And I think sometimes it's like you're focusing on what's difficult, but not fine tuning what's already good. Or actually, I'm just feeling that I'm getting a bit bored, and that's not good, because I feel that sometimes when you get bored as a musician of your own music, you can kind of hear it in the notes. It's kind of a feeling that you always need to be very sure that what you're producing is just the most interesting thing right now in this moment, or else your audience is gonna feel that energy. So let me just take it once more like a concert, and it's gonna be the most interesting thing happening right now. And yeah, let's see. Need some more space. that you felt that too, because you know, I just I just thought about a lesson that I had when I was younger, with a very good teacher, violin teacher I had, and he was like every note really just needs your attention. Like every note is like your little baby that just need as much attention as the other, and you can kind of feel that energy you put into just one note. And even though of course you have to like sometimes you have to like relax a bit in your body and your mind when you're playing, or else it's just gonna be like too hard to play a full concert. But you still need to have the kind of spark in every note, and interest in what you play. And he could like really immediately listen to or immediately hear when I was thinking about something else. And he was like, so what did you think about that? I was like, the music? No, I think that was something else you thought about. And I was like, yeah, kind of what's for dinner. So yeah, so you're sitting plugging strings on your violin to try to with a guitar pick. I'm curious about how that sounds. I think it's hard to get a sound out of a violin with a guitar pick. I don't know. I have actually not tried, only pizzicato. But to see what I'm playing, if you're good at sheet music, I think I actually have written those down for this Can't Help Falling in Love. But it's fairly easy. But I can take it once more so you can like follow along. And then I will continue to the next one. So just once more. It sounds horrible. I can tell if you're. Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah, so it's not me sounding horrible. That's great. But I have written it down. I'll just look for it maybe for the next time. Or you can just comment the sheet music below tonight or after the stream. And yeah. So I actually got the thought here that it could be kind of fun to do a video someday to do like a play along tutorial video. I don't know like really how the thing would work, but I guess me playing like the sections very slowly and maybe have the notes like rolling down at the bottom, and you could like play along instead of being alone when you play. You actually have someone to play with, like just at a YouTube video, of course. But I do it very much myself. Like when I listen to or when I want to learn a new song, I very usually I just play with the song, as you know, or play with the musician, and even also like classical music, playing alongside with the violinist. Um, maybe using the trick, making the video slower, but still doing that. So that could be a fun project to do a video of that. Yeah. So instead of like tutorial, here's is how to do it. It's like a play along, learn it. Um, so yeah, I'm just looking for the next one is the Thousand Years from Twilight. Not doing that at a concert, but I'm cheating. There were some notes. Way harder than I remembered. Okay. So far, so good. No, I'm not. I was just thinking about maybe changing some of the notes. Um, I think this one I made for actually made it for a wedding. And it must have been 9 or 10 years ago. And then sometimes you get like stuck with the way you always have played it, and you're wondering if, like, sometimes it would be nice to like erase the yeah, can't believe I'm saying this, but erase the treasure here, because just to try to create it once more, like from scratch, not being affected by how you used to write it, if it makes sense. But now I'm like, yeah, it's just more easy just to keep it this way. But and maybe it's because that I don't have the acoustic right now. I think also that has something to do with it, because I'm kind of it's not boring, but it's just a very flat sound we have here in the living room, so maybe that's why. Not the violin. So, welcome to the chat. And hello. Yeah, it's maybe it's more special. I think it's more it's yeah, more cliche to just write love songs, but it is what it is. So I just played the Can't Help Falling in Love, and now this one. Glad you know it. It's a very good song. And it's actually quite difficult to play, so good thing that I'm practicing it. But it's like 25th of October, so I have some time. Playing for an outdoor wedding actually, so it's very really cross our fingers for good weather, or else they're gonna move it inside. So my violin can't stand anything rainy, so I'm not worried. but it could be nice outside. So that was a whole thing. Why was the last stream cancelled? I wasn't feeling very well, so I was starting to get sick, and I was like, that's yeah, I must get a free day off there. So just bad timing. But yeah, and then I had a tough week, but this and now I will not take it outside in the rain. Actually, someday I was outside, and we have watched the weather forecast, and you can like feel just a tiny drop, and I was like, stop playing. And they also knew that I told them before that if it's gonna rain, I'm not gonna play. So so we moved it all inside instead of me playing outside. So I'm not doing that, but just it was just one drop of rain. So and in a week, I was thinking that the next Sunday I will plan ahead that the stream will be finishing off The Last of Us, so I can get it recorded. So and The Witcher, so so I can make 2 videos. That would be nice. So so yeah, I'm gonna use the week actually preparing for the next stream, because I thought of preparing the second voice, so I can practice together with that. And yes, thank you. I'm feeling well today, feeling fresh again. So that's nice. Yeah. So let's just take it from the top. I was quite cold when I started the stream, and usually I gets more warm. Sure, I'm doing something. It's not helping that I'm drinking tea also. So I could play any classics. Yeah, sure. I was just thinking to wrap this up and do the other one, but then if there, I think there will be time. It's not. It's only 7:30, so I can do. I can do a Beatles song or a Frank Sinatra song. That could be nice. Mm? Thank you. Thank you so much. Hmm. So let me just find number 3 that I plan to practice a bit. You are the reason, and do I remember how that goes? Mm, I think I know how it goes, but I don't know, or I can't remember how. Um, I can't remember how he sings it, like the phrases, and I think I'll just have it in my ear. Um, you are the reason, I think. Okay, let me just take it. Okay. Hmm. Okay, and then it goes. Okay. Oh, let's comments just disappear. That's okay. So now I have the feeling of how he sings it. Now I just wanted to add some notes. That's just easier to do without music. Yeah, this is the You Are the Reason by Callum Scott. A song from, let me see, 7 years ago. Yeah, 2018. So it's quite new. that. I think I'm just gonna put it there, let it just sink a bit, and there is still a month until it's gonna be performed. So I'm just gonna practice it tomorrow, I think, or next week. So, but a very nice song. You should just go after the stream. Just Google him. It actually has, how many views is that? I think of like 1 billion views. Is that correct? I think so. Yeah, over 1 billion views. So it, I guess it is kind of famous, that song. So, but I must admit I hadn't heard it before either. Before it was requested. So let me see if I have some Sinatra. What she playing reminded me of video. Watched a wedding. Oh my god, that is so cute, and that's so I can't believe they chose that song. When you like still birthday, what kind of song is that? I forgot which song it is, but or maybe it's just called that. But that is a couple with a lot of a good sense of humor, and being able to do that. Wow. Yeah, both dark and funny, that's true. I think I have the Yesterday. That could be nice to just try. So this is what picking up those lost treasures from the bottom of the treasure box with a lot of dust, and yeah, that's what it sounds like. But it has to like start somewhere. But I think it's very nice actually. It's such a simple melody and still such powerful melody. You've noticed something that when I talk to you, that my expression, yeah, I guess it's true. And sometimes actually when I play some happy music or play some fiddle Irish kind of mood. I try to remember to actually smile a bit because it's kind of it's nice to play, but yeah, it is serious business when I start to play. And I also think that your face should actually kind of reflect what you're playing. So I don't know if it is doing that, but I would like it to like be more like the music that I'm playing. And I also think that that's the reason that it's nice like talking between my what I play at concerts, because I usually talk about the music and the next thing and what it means to me or what you can hear in the music. And I also think it's a break from all the diving into the seriousness. Oh, that was hard to explain, but you know, you're very into the music, and I think the audience is also very into all the notes that I'm playing, and then it's like break out to the real world, and then you dive into the bubble again, into the music world. So yeah, it is two very different things to talk to you guys and playing. So and you can see that, of course. Let me just take it once more. It's very nice to play this as the last goodbye song, or just last goodbye for this Sunday at least. So. And if I can sing too, not more than anyone, just regular singing. I think I'm used to have the notes in my head, and then sometimes I'm singing before I'm playing, but just not something that I would do as professional. And since I'm very much professional at the violin, I would never start singing or start doing something like that, because I'm just it would interfere with being a very high level musician and then starting to sing as a low to medium musician, and I haven't practiced it as a professional. So just for fun, but I like to sing. It's not that it's something I don't do, but it's more for my own sake, you could see. So, and the previous song, sure, I can do that. Not just as a quick run through. I think that would be fine too. And then that's it for tonight after that. something like that. Um, so yeah, and it doesn't work like that. So I'm not doing more than this 1 hour. And actually, when I'm practicing, unless I'm like practicing with someone else, and you kind of have the small breaks, and in another setting, I usually don't practice more than 1 hour at a time. I think that my brain is like, oh, it's starting to not be as concentrated, and then it could be at least for practicing, it can be a waste of time if you're not present, mindfulness when you're playing. So, but thank you for watching, and thank you for writing in Danish. Tak, Michaela. Det var en rigtig god session. Jeg ønsker dig en fantastisk uge. So you wish me a great week, and thank you so much. I wish you a very great week too. And so, but it's no, I'm gonna keep it as on 1 hour, but be back in 1 week, and then I have something more for you there, and hopefully I can wrap the last practicing of wrap it up of Last of Us, of Witcher. So looking forward to that. So, but have a great week, and see you Sunday.